Try this 3-minute sciatica routine and you'll honestly think I'm a wizard. Because if you still have that all too familiar pain every time you try to bend forward or put on socks and shoes or sit too long, then you just found something that can finally reduce that awful burning sciatica in your leg. And this approach helped our client, Catherine, a medical doctor, avoid surgery and fully resolve her sciatica and get back into the gym 100%, even when her hospital staff and other physicians said it was impossible. And that's because my name is Dr. Grant Elliott, and we've helped thousands with back pain, disc herniations, and sciatica fully recover through our one-on-one online low back program. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to finally become free of sciatica pain. Now, before we get into this 3-minute step-by-step routine, it's important to understand what is sciatica and what's causing it. Well, the sciatic nerve is the largest nerve in your body with a diameter of up to 2 centimeters, and it exits through your spine and your lower back. It branches from many nerves and it travels down the back of your leg. And sciatica is technically a vague term that just means pain following the track of the sciatic nerve. Now, the most common cause of sciatica is a disc bulge, where a disc is bulging out, it is pushing on a nerve, which is causing radiating symptoms down that nerve, either into your back, your glute, your hamstring, calf, foot, or toes. What's happening here is the inner gel-like substance of a disc, called the nucleus pulposus, is pushing through the outer layer called the annulus fibrosus, and it is migrating outwards. This can be caused by many different things, but if someone's sciatica is due to a disc bulge, then they'll typically notice their symptoms are increasing the longer they sit. When they bend forward and try to touch their toes, they'll feel that pulling through the leg. Putting on socks and shoes is way harder than it should be. Every time they try to stretch that tight leg, it often feels worse. And also, if they've been sitting for a while and they go to stand up, it takes them a few steps and they feel like 80 years old. If these symptoms ring a bell, then most likely a disc bulge is the reason for your sciatica, and these exercises are going to really, really help. Now, even if these symptoms don't ring a bell, these exercises can still be very helpful for your situation. So let's get right into it. The first exercise we're going to do is our bracing leg lift exercise. Lay on your back on the ground, arms straight into the air, squeezing fists towards the ceiling, push the lower back down into the floor, and now rotate one leg down towards the floor at a time, keeping the knee bent. We start with this to instill proximal stability first, because this is going to improve your ability to address the disc and address the nerve and your mobility as a whole through the rest of the exercises. That is because this helps calm down your lower back muscles to free up your lower back. It helps provide a decompression-like effect on your lower discs, and it also improves the stability of your lower back, which allows your body to then move to a greater degree because it feels safe to do that. Perform this for 30 seconds. Next is a leg raised lumbar extension. Whichever side you have sciatica, raise that leg up to the side, put your hands under your shoulders like you're gonna do a push-up, and push up like you're performing a cobra pose, but we're not gonna hold it. We're gonna do this repetitively for 60 seconds. This puts extra emphasis on the side of your spine where that disc is bulging or where that nerve is located, which can help reduce pressure off the disc, reduce pressure off the nerve, and reduce your pain very quickly, along with improving your mobility, of course. Be sure to keep your lower back and glutes totally relaxed as you perform this exercise. And if bringing that leg up is a little bit too much, you can perform with your legs straight. Hey, real quick, I know you're struggling with pain and obviously want to fix it. So if you just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, I will send you my free back pain fix demo. Just text that number and you can fix your pain. Thank me later. Back to the show. Next is our frog mobilization. Get on the floor on all fours, spread the knees as wide as you possibly can, and now sit back as deep as you can repetitively, going in and out, trying to sink deeper and deeper each time. This helps open up your hips and mobilize your hips to take pressure off your lower back and help mobilize the musculature around your hips as well. See, your hips and low back, they're best friends. If one is restricted, the other one's gonna be unhappy. And tight hips can affect the lower back more. It's like trying to squat down in leather jeans. If your hips can't move properly, something's gonna have to give, and that's often your lower back. So we wanna help support the lower back the best we possibly can. So perform this for 30 seconds. Next is our prone hip extension. Lay flat on the floor, and whichever leg has the sciatica, I want you to keep that leg straight and raise it as high as you can towards the ceiling, like you're trying to put your foot on the ceiling, but try to keep the leg straight. This is emphasizing a few different things. It's an active stretch on your hip flexor. It's inducing lumbar extension into the lower back, which once once again can help reduce disc bulges, take pressure off the nerve, and improve your mobility. But it's also utilizing hip extension, which requires glute strength at the same time. And hip extension has been shown to relate to lower back issues and overall function. You can perform this on both sides, alternating if you want to keep it even, but as a whole, perform this for 30 seconds. And finally, let's activate our piriformis and stabilize our core with a side plank clamshell. Get on the ground with the painful side down in a side plank position on your knees. Raise the hips up and forward, squeezing the bottom glute while you open the knees apart like you're performing a clamshell. Slowly return to the ground, tap, and perform again, focusing on that bottom glute contracting and feeling the burn. This helps stabilize the hips, activate the piriformis, and it stabilizes your QL on that bottom side. Perform this for 30 seconds. Now you have invested 3 minutes into a specific sciatica routine that likely left you feeling incredibly better, more mobility, less pain in your leg, and finally with some hope that you can resolve this thing. So what does this tell you? It tells you that you can resolve this with the right rehab plan. But it does not stop here, because although this helped, there's something that you're still missing. And this one thing you're missing has helped some of our clients achieve on average 37% reduction in their pain in as little as 1 session, and others completely eliminating their sciatica within as little as 15 days. And this one thing can help you develop the specific plan exactly designed for your issue so that you can resolve this the fastest and ensure it stays gone. And that one thing is called our centralization process. So if you want to dive deeper with me and actually get a structured plan to healing, just text me the word pain to 317-751-9509, and you can get a tailored step-by-step plan to permanently fix your back or sciatica issues using our centralization process. Do it right now so you don't miss the opportunity to finally fix your pain for good and live the life that you deserve. And after you text me, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram for more free daily videos and to get a peek into my life and what I'm doing to stay bulletproof. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one, and I'll see some of you in the program real soon.